The second issue that we will pose for the court is whether the change from Musese CDF Hall to Kisiwa Technical Institute followed due process and complied with the law. My lady would also want the court to determine whether the petitioner and other stakeholders were consulted, aware, or made aware of the change. We would also want the court to determine whether the petitioner has established any legal or factual basis to warrant the orders that have been sought. Lastly, my lady, we would want the court to determine if the court is to grant the orders that are sought by the petitioner, what prejudice would be suffered? How would these orders prejudice the electoral process? My lady, when you look at the notice of motion,
supports one of the candidates, and therefore Musese CDF Hall will be too partisan to be leaning towards one candidate. It's our submission that even there's no place that is not partisan. Every place has got some type of partisanship. Even Kisiwa Technical Institute, we submit being picked on Kisiwa Technical Institute for the simple reason that it will favor a certain candidate. Therefore, partisanship follows them everywhere, and we know that. Additionally, we are aware, even as we speak right now, there are students at Kisiwa Technical Institute undertaking the examinations, which this exercise seeks to disrupt. Additionally, my lady,
in this particular case, I appear for the petitioner, one Eric Wekesa, who is equally a contestant in the Kabuchai Chwele by-election scheduled for tomorrow. I appeared in this case with my learned senior, Charles Malala, and my brother Ashoya for Harvey and Company Advocates. On the part of the IEBC and the returning officer, it's been represented by Ms. Odek Wakili. And we've had contestations in court. We've made our submissions before the Honorable Justice Sharifa. The direction of the court is after submissions, we are giving the court some time. They should be able to give a ruling this evening. Once that is done, we will be able to share that adequately with the members of the Fourth Estate. Thank you very much.
My name is Maureen Odek. I'm an advocate, and I was representing IEBC in the matter that was before court today. Yes.
Maybe after the case, what is the expectation maybe?
We are hoping that the court will be able to deliver the ruling. As we all know, this case has come very late in the day. The by-elections are scheduled for tomorrow, and it is important that the constituents of Kabuchai, Chwele ward are allowed to participate in the election, and for this by-election not to be disrupted, so that they can get to elect their representative. That is quite critical. The issue was that the tallying center was changed, and we have actually been able to show that before that exercise was undertaken, there was stakeholders engagement, and everybody was concerned about the insecurity that has been seen in the area, and it was important that the place that tallying is to be done becomes a neutral place that would be accessible to all members of the public, and where everybody will feel safe. So this decision to change the tallying center from the place where it was Musese CDF, where it was earlier, that had been earlier gazetted, was necessitated by the concerns that were raised by stakeholders. And threats to insecurity are matters that are taken very seriously. And after consultation and engagement and public participation, the Commission was able to gazette another tallying center and de-gazette. So to that strict sense, that procedure was followed as the law expects it. Thank you.
To order the first respondent to do the needful. In any case, my lady, the petitioner is not opposed to the elections scheduled for tomorrow, but apprehensive that the sudden change of the tallying center opens the floodgates for doubts and the possibility of the elections being tampered with. I submit, my lady, like my brother.
On the issue of the video that is in the supplementary affidavit of the first and second respondent, it is Kisiwa Polytechnic Technical Institute.